Hello guys, this is Sim UK. Welcome to Day of Infamy. This is a spin-off or sequel to Insurgency 2, and we're going to take a quick look here at the settings. This game is currently released on beta. There were 1,500 licensed keys released, and we have one of those. So there's not going to be too many people online, but this is an excellent opportunity to get a look at the beta/alpha. There's a bit of a mixed match of information about what it actually is, but we're somewhere in between beta and alpha, I believe. So we can see that the number of settings here pretty closely match those that you'll find in Insurgency 2. I'm not expecting anything new in terms of graphics. That's not what this game is about. As I said, there's only 1,500 people who are eligible to play this game at this time, so the fact that there's no servers is no great surprise, although I was expecting to see at least one. Let's just see if we can refresh here. Again, we got the same settings here that you'll find in Insurgency 2. The menu layout is fairly similar. Let's try changing from recruits. Aha! Okay, so it just looks like Grunt is the location where servers will be found. Let's see if we can find a game. Now, I have played some of the Day of Infamy maps already. I don't know if they're any different now that they're released in beta/alpha, and that was via the Insurgency 2 mod. Okay, so this is different. This has changed. Again, you got the same character types. Seems a little bit confused. Well, I'm a little bit confused here. Doesn't seem to be any way to sort of jump in and start the action. Oh. That'll be why. Okay, remember this is in beta/alpha, so there can be some issues. That's to be expected, I guess. Let's try that again. Now we have absolutely no servers. Alright, okay, that's interesting. I think I'm going to spin out of here and just check my internet connection and whatnot, make sure that it's not me that's causing this problem. Be right back. Okay guys, so thanks for your patience. Not entirely sure what happened there. This is early access beta testing, so it could be any number of things, let's be honest. So just to elaborate a little bit on what this game is, this is a sequel, if you will, to the Insurgency 2 game, and if you haven't seen that, that's definitely worth checking out. Now, this game is not prominent in terms of graphics. That's not really what it's about. It's not breaking new grounds there. But if you get a decent bunch of people, the gameplay is absolutely outstanding. The teamwork aspect and the gameplay of this is so addictive. If you can't get past the graphics as an issue, because a lot of people seem to bring that up and I don't really know why, just think of Minecraft. The graphics on this game are far superior to Minecraft, but Minecraft has extremely good gameplay, and that's what this game has. It's based on realism. People do run around and shoot and whatnot, but it's not really intended to be quite that fast-paced. It's a bit more methodical. It's a strategic team shoot 'em up, if you will. Some caveats in terms of graphics and looks. I think it looks fantastic already. One of the key elements to the Insurgency game is the workshop, is the Steam workshop capabilities. There are so many mods that you can add that really bring this game to life. It's fantastic, and I expect the same to be true for Day of Infamy. WWII, which are the developers, have mentioned that in terms of level design, one of the main goals in early access is to make sure that each level is as fun and visually impressive as possible, and the implemented maps are intentionally bare of details for the early access launch. So they will be modified based upon feedback more easily. That makes perfect sense. I like that they've done that, and I'm excited already. I mean, if this is the base level of the map, it looks very good. I can see this being a town somewhere in southern France, northern France, who knows, and well, not northern France perhaps. It looks fantastic. I think when you've got a large number of people playing on this map, it is going to be highly competitive, very difficult, and perfectly recreate the experience of World War II battle, if you will. So it is early access. There's only 1,500 keys out there at the moment. Hopefully throughout the day more people will join and we can really get to experience high levels of multiplayer battles. I'm very excited to experience that. I think it's going to be fantastic. I'm still getting used to everything, pretty much. It all feels very different right now. Already I'm tasting the same sense of addictive gameplay that's present in Insurgency 2, and I'm looking forward to hooking up with a couple of friends of mine and getting on here and really taking it to town. It's going to be fantastic. I hope you're going to be interested in joining me for that. This is the first time I've been on this particular map, and it looks beautiful. So much fun could be had here. There are so many sniper points, there's so many intricate building combinations. It just looks sensational. I can't wait for a full-on battle to commence here. Oops. Okay, that was too much talking and not enough thinking. Never mind. It is war after all. Already I'm experiencing a sense of being in a World War II battle. This feels God, I love that effect. The pulse rate is up, the palms are getting sweaty, the hairs are up. I'm starting to get a taste for it. It's looking fantastic. I'm excited already. Now, as I said before, some people really do sort of bat on about the lack of next generation graphics, if you will, but it's not a problem for me. I don't really understand why people have such a problem with that. I think the level of detail on the guns, the explosions, the smoke, second to none. It's beautiful. It's realistic enough. In fact, it's so realistic that it draws you in and it makes you feel like you're experiencing that for yourself. Now, as you can see, this is a World War II shoot 'em up, and therefore it's not going to have any modern weapons. And what NWI are really good at is getting the level of detail and really sort of bringing it in, getting the guns to behave the way that they should do, getting the right fire rate. Everything about them is fantastic. And one of the new features they brought in is flamethrowers. And having faced these bloody things, you can really understand how terrifying that must have been on the battlefield in World War II. One of the most important aspects for shoot-em-ups, in my humble opinion, is the audio. If it doesn't sound real, it doesn't feel real. Both Insurgency 2 and Day of Infamy have superb soundtracks, and when you're under fire, when you're under enemy fire especially, the sense of impending doom that comes with the sounds of ricocheting bullets and brickwork being smashed to pieces is sensational. It really adds to the atmosphere of the game. It's wonderful. In Day of Infamy, you'll be able to hear Harriers, Messerschmitts and Spitfires, or one of those three, flying overhead. It's incredibly engaging. At present, I believe there are two factions, which are essentially the Axis and the Allies. It's nice to have some plucky Brits in the game. There's nothing I like more than listening to good old Tommy giving it one to the Jerry. What? Fantastic.
Right, listen up! HQ wants us to break through Jerry's defences here and disable the communications. And when you do find the comms gear, smash it to bits! Don't forget your radios so we can call for some support fire. We got the big guns, so let's fucking use them!
Excuse the expletives. So you may or may not have picked up on the fact that they mentioned big guns, and that's one of the new key features that's been introduced in Day of Infamy. Not only do leaders have the capability of directing their team in the field, but you can also call in artillery strikes on the enemy, and knowing how impressive the explosions and smoke effects are in Insurgency 2 already, I expect that's going to be something that's really quite visually exciting. Not only that, it could turn the course of a battle in an instant. So I've only been playing this game for literally half an hour, and in that time I've seen at least 4 maps. With Insurgency 2 you have a day and a night mode, so I assume the same is going to apply here. Obviously you're not going to have night vision goggles, but it's going to add to the effect, the explosions, the tracer bullets. It could really, despite being the same map, it can be a totally different experience. WWII, however, are encouraging, heavily encouraging, in fact, modders to create their own maps, and one of the key things about Insurgency is the Steam Workshop and the maps and the mods and the multitude of workshop add-ons that there were, the plethora of add-ons that were made available by the fantastic modding community. So as you can see there, the flamethrower is a devastating weapon and can totally decimate anything around it. Very frightening, very powerful, and really nicely put together visually, which is a complete contradiction to what I just said, but it is very nice to look at despite being horrifically brutal. So that's pretty much all I'm going to do in this video. I'm going to stop making this video, jump back into the game. Hopefully there'll be a few more people and I'll be able to show you the barrage and a whole host of other things. So keep coming back and looking at my channel. If you like this video, please hit the like button. It's very important. If you didn't like this video, please hit the thumbs down button, of course. But if you'd like to see more, then please subscribe and please come back and check out more of Day of Infamy from me, SimUK. Thank you very much. Goodbye.